Recently, a amateur Canadian MMA fighter died after his fight, and it sparked lots of controversy around the MMA community about the safety of the MMA fighters. And this fight was organized by Ultra MMA. Unfortunately, they have three other incidents, similar incidents, where fighters died after their fight. And I have researched, and though they had a minimal health plan or safety plan for the fighters, that was not enough. So this is the fight video, and I'm going to discuss about the whole incident. I'll discuss about the fight itself, what went wrong and what happened. So Mr. Tokan actually didn't have any martial art background. He actually a athlete, though you can judge from his physique, and he was a bodybuilder and a bodybuilding coach. So what Ultra MMA did, they offered athletes a chance to fight in this charity MMA bout in exchange of 8 weeks of training, free training, by the way, 2 hours and 2 days each. So the fighters would have to attend 2 days of training every week, 2 hours each, and after 8 weeks, they got the chance to fight. And this is what went wrong. This is not enough. I would say this is not enough, because this is not how you become a fighter. You need extensive training, at least before a fight. Someone need to have at least 5 to 6 months of training, and this is the minimal and the lowest bar. And three round no 2 days training a week is not enough. A true fighter have to have 5 days a week training, 2 to 3 hours. And there are lots of other things, diet, your daily routine. There are lots of other things that combines into it to ensure the safety of a fighter. So let's discuss the fight. You can uh, right from the bat, you can see that both of them are not trained enough. They are obviously amateur. You can judge by it. They are struggling to land, and by the kick you can see that uh, they are definitely not trained. They are not even able to land a decent um, straight and jab. Their jab is wrong. The white guy, he had a decent jab, but Mr. Tokan didn't have a decent jab. They are just throwing haymakers. He is throwing haymakers, and it is obvious that his training was not enough. And on top of that, I have discussed with some of his training partner uh, online, and they said that he had a tendency to gas out after uh, 2 minutes of training. Let it be sparring or wrestling. He used to gas out, and he is a muscular guy. His heart, his heart obviously had to endure lots of pressure due to his muscular physique and compensate for that. And this is why he used to gas out. And he never had training for 3 rounds fight. He never had it. So when you put a untrained guy who never had training for 3 rounds fight, who is to gas out after 2 minutes, you end up losing him. Actually, he will end up dead. This is what happened here. So you can see that the fight is going well. It is not very um, I mean, interesting. However, they are trying. You can see they are both of them are amateur. They hardly have any. They don't. They are not protecting their chins. Well, see, none of them are protecting their chins. This is the basic of any combat sports. They are not protecting their chins. They hardly able to land anything. Their jab is straight are not right. However, they have a decent leg kick, I would say. Leg kicks are decent. The white guy, I have seen this video before, so I know the white guy will go for takedown in the last moment. Um, Another thing I want to mention along with that Ultra MMA, the whole platform was questionable. They didn't have enough doctors. They had one doctors, I know about it, but one doctor is not enough. In amateur bout, my suggestion, I always expect to have at least two doctors and a full medical team. Why? Because amateur fighting is more riskier than um, professional fighting, because the fighters are not trained, they are not veteran. You don't know what to expect. They can't, they don't have control over their bodies. Look, they don't have control over the physique, and you can see Mr. Tokan is gassing out. He's not doing well. He's getting hit, and in a situation like this, in an amateur bout, the fight should be stopped. When the fighter is not able to protect himself, referee should stop the fight, because is always the first priority. Referee didn't stop the fight. He let it go on. And I understand the referee's point of view, but if it was a professional fight, that was okay. But I think in amateur fight, it shouldn't be. So they didn't have enough medical team, and this is what we see in many countries, including mine. They don't have any medical team. They have only one doctor. Some doesn't even have any doctors, and this is the end of the fight. Yeah. So the fight, and you can see Mr. Token is really gassed out, and he is not feeling well. And yeah, this is a very tragic event. We don't expect this to happen for any fighters. You can say that the referees and the persons have to drag him out of the ring, and this is very unfortunate.